Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Victoria 2, where we are playing Argentina. I'm actually thinking the time may have come to declare war on Great Britain and try to gain back the Islas Malvinas. Now, I think we will wait for a while until we have gotten several levels at least in a military. We'll need the machine guns definitely, because they give a huge amount of defense, and we'll probably need the Great War experience too, and maybe the heavy armament too, because the tanks would be great. But once we take the Falkland Islands, we will hold them. I doubt United Kingdom would be able to send in enough troops, so but on the other hand, it's Great Britain, dude. They can send us thousands of things. We would need more units, that's for sure, and a tank would be great for that. So Mapuche resistance in Punta Arenas, unacceptable. And major discovered a multitude of financial instruments. The introduction of a multitude of financial instruments meant not only a smoother flow of capital, but also that the middle class could better return on their private investments. Now I'm trying to think of how to achieve this, how many troops we would need there to hold the Malvinas. If we hold it long enough, we'll get it, but how many troops should we deploy there? 60,000? 30,000, 100,000, and how many should we leave back here to fight, because if they land in Argentina proper, we'll need to dispose of them. But if I attack the Falkland Islands, we'll... what is this? Kaboom. We won't make any distinction. Now what I'm thinking is a good idea is probably get all the help we can get from the technology, especially things like infiltration, where you get in digging cap, and maybe even the Great War Doctrine, and then just let the troops land there, and have heavy artillery and everything in place with some tanks. And when they attack us with an army even twice their size, when we are properly entrenched, they shouldn't be able to take it. So that's what I'm thinking we're gonna do. I might be completely mistaken, but that's what I'm thinking. We saw the United States send against us 60,000 troops. So I'm pretty sure that if we got actually, do we have some defensive troops? We got economic boom. Oh, nice, factory throughput, energy throughput plus 15%. If we could get something with oh, the tanks have high attack, not defense. So we'll keep the tanks here, and we'll put in a lot of artillery for the defense bonuses. And we'll have to put in... yeah, we'll have to put in the regulars, not anyone else. And maybe even hussars, because they have a very high defensive... no, dragoons are better. So advance Argentina. So we have a ton of troops here. Mapuche resistance. The problem is the British Empire is allied with, oh my god, so many fucking nations. Especially the Russians will be a problem. But we ought to be able to take them, really. We just have to make sure that we hold our ground. Slowly eliminate all of their units and then not break. So we need tanks to defend our proper Argentina proper, and we'll need regulars and artillery to defend British Patagonia. Yeah. So what is this? Argentinian citizens attacked in the Rio Grande do Sul. Several of our country's citizens have been attacked in the capital of Rio Grande do Sul, an incident spurred on by the severe differences between our country's ideology and theirs. The Rio Grandes has been extremely reluctant to admit any involvement in the affair, and our relations have been hurt as a result. An outrage. We gained 2 infamy? What the fuck? It's unfortunate. Actually, let's go with an outrage. Okay, we get a cigar factory. No longer is it necessary for cigars to be hand-rolled. Now we possess the ability to build machines able to do it far more rapidly and at a much greater profit. And we get the combustion engine. Good. It's gonna help us greatly. Now I'm gonna get the machine guns because machine gun deployment is insane as far as that goes. And very imperative for our defensive purposes. Yeah, I think we're gonna do it actually. I think we're gonna go and... Is there a fort in the Malvinas? No, they don't have a fort. They're building a railroad. Oh, trustee system. Oh, that one sounds rather dreary. We already had that. Spanish Aquitaine. Now I'm thinking we might just see if we can get this going already. So if I just send like these regulars, empirical interdiction reports, by measuring sea legs and speed of both enemy and friendly ships and earlier behavior of our enemy, it was possible to optimize where and when to interdict the enemy and also to get realistic forecasts of possible enemy interdictions. So dragoons have this. So this is a pretty good army. But I think we want to support it even more. So let's get 2 more regulars and 2 more artillery pieces. And we might even send the engineers there. How much defense? Yeah, they actually give a lot of defense. And that means we'll need 3 more units of regulars for this army to hold British Patagonia. So cattle trucks. The introduction of automobiles had also one ancillary benefit: the development of cattle trucks, large enough to hold multiple cattle at once and speed up the process of delivering livestock for slaughter. Wool, cattle, and horses production throughput increased. Well, good. Okay, so now we have... Yeah, we are missing 3 more units. This army will be pretty good. I'd say 4th army is pretty good. And we might subsequently... Yeah, 5 of these, because we have the 2 engineers there. Dire news. Anti-immigration riots. Oh my god. So I think I'll merge these into the army in Buenos Aires. And can we get... Yeah, we can get 2 more cannons. So let's get 2 more artillery pieces. Instead of the ones that we put here. That should be fine. And we'll have 7 infantry units and 5 artillery pieces. Okay, we have a ton of regulars here, but it's okay. And we have some of the guards. Okay, you're going there. You know what? It might actually be a good idea to change this army entirely into guards, but I'm thinking we might be going too ahead of ourselves really here. Yeah, these are for you, right? Yeah, these are for you. Where are the other ones? There was one more infantry unit. Oh, here. Exploding Misiones. Okay, kaboom. And we got a major discovery. Naval strike success criterion. By measuring sea legs and speed of both enemy and friendly ships and RV behavior. Well, it's the same one. What happened there? No idea. Coast of Papua Guinea botanical expedition. Oh, definitely. Rumors abound in botanical circles that the Netherlands has launched a botanical expedition to the coast of Papua Guinea. According to the rumor, the flora of coast of Papua Guinea is a veritable cornucopia of beauty and biological diversity. While coast of Papua Guinea is a Dutch colony, we should attempt to send an expedition of our own. It might be frowned upon, but the discoveries we could make do have a strange allure. Okay. Send an expedition. Oh, and we did want... Oh yeah, we wanted that. I forgot about conquering Java, guys. I forgot all about it. Mapuche uprising. We fight them here or disperse them. Disperse them. We can't really go after that until we deal with the British, because that would leave us vulnerable on more than one front. Okay, what's the support limit here? 42. Okay, but I think we're gonna get more... Yeah, once we get the owner. Okay, you guys can go here too. And where are the cannons, guys? Aren't we recruiting them? Okay, here they come. Just as I was asking for them. Yeah, and we can get more units even though we have just recruited them. That's good. But I dare not... What does this require? Tank exploits. How the hell do you get tank exploits? And the country's at war. Yeah, but this should be okay, even if we get it just like that. So, insurance companies. The creation of companies selling insurances made businesses simpler and safer. Also, families took advantage of new intellectual products as home insurance, etc. An independent command. The old rule said that an officer breaking an order of a higher officer was to be brought to court-martial. This made decision-making very indecisive. At this point, regulation said that an officer was to carry on the core idea of the order of his superior officer, but how was at his own discretion. Good. Yes, that's better. 7, 7, and 2. We got 8 and 4. That's fine. So we got around 86,000 men here and 53. Yeah, I think we're gonna merge this as a third army. Oh, no. Oh, wow. No need to make this more complicated than it already is. Third army. Man, it's gonna be a pain delivering this. How many carry 4? What's the weight? Well, it seems like it's 20 ships, and I don't think we have... Eaten by cannibals? The Argentinian botanical expedition that we dispatched some time ago hasn't been heard of from quite a while. Yesterday we received a troubling report. The camp is deserted. Scattered around the former campgrounds are trace remnants of what I believe to be signs of struggle. Tracks lead further away into the vast inhospitable hell beyond. I believe this to be the end of Argentinian botanical expedition of 1916. Oh my god. Our people have been eaten by cannibals. Okay, so you guys join. And our actual... no, that's the other one. I'll go here. So that gives us 8 ships. We don't really have the ability to build more ships now. We'll be over limit if we do. Well, we have 8 and we can build 8 more. So that's 16. I think we can risk having that. So ironclads, steam transport, so 8 more. 5, 6, 7, 8. And what is the naval? Naval, but it doesn't show here. Ironclad. We'll try to build one over to see. I don't know if that shows anything here. No idea. So we got 2 more technologies. Delegated power. This meant that an officer could temporarily delegate authority to one or more of his subordinates when it came to clearly defined areas of responsibilities. This meant that he did not have to control everything himself at all times and that he could focus on the more important questions. Good. An Impressionist art. The ambition of the Impressionist was depicting the world not only as it was seen and known, but also as it was felt and experienced. The ambition led them to explore the extent boundaries of their tools and traditions. Claude Monet, Auguste Renoir, Alfred Sisley, and Frederic Bazille were among those that defined the era and made some deep impressions on the history of art. Nice. Machine guns are now done. The heavy armament will take forever, but it has to be done, man. This is actually really important and discipline. So we need these 3 technologies before we declare war on United Kingdom. Does this... Oh, it does too. Fuck. Military aviation. Yeah, I'm really pissed that this has to be done, but it just has to, so I'm sorry.